Hello everyone, welcome to some more Napoleonic Wars here at the Imperium event on a warm Friday night. Let's go and find out who's on. So you can see the VGC, the Imp, the 4E, 2E, there we go, the GC first TRG. We hear bagpipes, and the 5A I saw in there as well, and the 4E. And we have, on the opposing side, the Brits. We have the 41st, the 57th, the 31E. Let's go and see what they're up to. Aha! Amidst all the bagpipery, we see 41st, 2nd Lieutenant Conway, or Lieutenant I should say, and Clanad. These fine fellows of the 41st. And there's Uncle Tyrone at the back. Now, look at this. We're hearing cannonballs.
God save the king!
We're hearing cannonballs. As the members of the 31st E, or the 31st we'll call them, and 31E making their way forward. There's Lieutenant James RZR. And Baby Metal with some fine bagpipery. Now they're supported over here by some fine cavalry. The 57th, here's Potatoes. As these guys supporting their lines as they move forward to engage the French forces. Let's see. And a opportunistic and strategic rock placement here. There's Lieutenant James. You can hear those cannonballs just whistling by people's heads. And some drummers from David there, 39th. Or sorry, 31st. Now, let's see what's going on. Oh, the fine run. The fine clatter of horses' hooves. As now you can see the members of the Grenadiers moving up. And here are the French forces taking a little bit of fire. They're starting to pull back. There's Legends, Golwals, and also Rafe Siama, Max Arena. Oh, Creeper taking a bullet to the back. And the first TRG taking a little bit of fire. They're now pulling back as, look at this. Here, the 16th RC. Don't they look lovely? And also behind them, supporting them, the RKR. And Napoleon Valois. And here, you can hear those cannonballs, literally. Okay, more than whistling past your head, whistling into your face. And this is the fine French artillery. There's Cannoneer Luigi. There's Remarque, Vegier, and Captain Hari. And of course, we mustn't forget the fine engineering work. Corporal Garrickson. Excellent engineering, French engineering at its best. Look at this. Glorious work. In between the smoke and cannonball rattles. But he's doing his work. He's doing his duty while taking fire and supporting his teammates. Oh no! Engineer down! Oh God! Oh well. Poor Engie. Someone's just been promoted to engineer. There's Quenoa. Reserve from the artillery. As now it looks like they're going to start burying the engineer. A tad unfortunate. But he died doing what he loved amongst his wonderful ramparts. So, never mind. The cavalry is still out in the field. Look at these guys. General Deliturk of the 57th TR. And some fine homework behind. Look at that. Excellent flag work too. As here, at the back, you've got Mert. So, those British cavalry probably looking to tangle with the French artillery maybe. Or the line forces. We'll have to see as we go in a general direction. This could be the Royal Artillery. Oh, and a kill into Metz. Oh, Nelly. 2 members of the 41st get taken down. It's the Royal Artillery. Look at this. You can recognise those uniforms everywhere. The 19th Artillery, Bombardier Ellis. And over here, Cadet Swiss. And of course, Random Horse. Hello, Random Horse. Now here you can see the 57th TR supporting their artillerymen. The Royal Artillery doing their duty, doing their requirement. Has been Bimbasi Kalashnikov. Good God, what a fantastic name, sir. As the 57th TR continue to circle like the perennial vultures they are. Look at that. And I'm not sure what's going on here with these guys, but they're staying in the area. And of course, as expected, the defensive, the artillery Fort Derp has been built by Cadet Nick of the artillery. And there we go. The usual grabbing a lift from the horsey. This old dog is the hanger-on. Basically, currently acquainting himself with the horse's butt. But never mind, he's off into the distance. Oh, his horse has run out of petrol. Never mind. Adjazua and the other members of the 5A division. Look at these guys. At the back, Captain Daniel C. And here you can see them getting lined up and ready to go. And look at this General Victor L. Doesn't he look fantastic? The fine metalwork gleaming in the sun, the braid. And of course, that fine handlebar moustache. So you can see there a little bit of swapping round for the balancing thereof. As Vensica... Oh, heavens! Chewbacca! No, not Chewbacca. We've lost Chewbacca. We've lost another one as well. Goldwows goes down. So there is Flo Grosslapin from the 4th Artillery. So here is Super Tramp. Look at that face. Good God. Look at that face. So we can see here dismounted Dragoons by the looks of it. Continuing to provide a little bit of fire into the attacking forces. A little bit of dodging bagpipery going on there as the Brits come charging up the hill towards the French forces. And you can see here there's still some defences over here. Look at this with the Tricolore Reserve Bordel. Creepers in there as well. Vaguer. And of course Flo. And we've got Valentin joining us. However, the French artillery... Oh, that's unfortunate placement. Gonna wait to get out of the way. And away it goes. He looks for that all-important kill. Sadly, it was not to be. Over here, more French forces. Well, you can see here the French artillery getting set up with, of course, the usual hangers on. My apologies for what happened with the last round. Ran out of flipping disc space. Kind of amazing when you think about how quickly that space fills up. Never mind. I mean, you know, generally speaking, one of these rounds can take 40 or 50 gig. of drive space. And that's just one round. Captains at ease. Look at that fine ginger beard, sir. Looking devilishly handsome. And there's Chimulus. Massacres. Oh dear. Ah. So it looks like some dismounted, more dismounted. Oh dear. That's not gone well. However, here you can see General Victor getting together with his forces as, I presume, Luigi. Cannibals! Wow. Petrovsky dodged a bullet. Well, actually dodged the cannonball, technically speaking. But either way, he still dodged it. Fine dodgeability skills there. And Captain Harry's got to watch out. Especially as you can see the cannonballs rattling through here. Making craters as they bounce over the ground. You can hear the cannonballs whistle past the camera. Here comes another one. Here we go. You can see them bouncing into the ground in front of the artillery section. Those earthworks, of course, doing a very important job. So, let's see what happens next. Here we are with Major Jakester of the 41st. His boys waiting patiently. Well, almost patiently. Japan with a nervous twitch. There's Clanad. End my life, please, sir. Oh, goodness, what a name. And Recruit Evan. So the guy's almost standing still. But Major Jakester doesn't have a spyglass. He's looking around, as you can see. Seeing where the enemy might be located. Look at this. The 19th Fusilier NASA. Corporal Fringo. And holding onto the flag. Ritter von Wissenhai from the RKR. Doesn't he look devilishly handsome? Look at that. And fine drumming work at the back from your medic. So drummer and medic. I mean, that's just a multi-talented man. So the boy's waiting. I was about to say waiting quietly, but then Titan ruined it all, and it's all gone downhill from there. And look at this. Ensign Nubas. You can see from the 19th. Gunner Athelston. Oh goodness, what's going on here? Yeah, this has degenerated very quickly. Jimmy having to get the lads back in order. There's there. Zastimin Halef. And Kerpit. Doing some fine fifing. Look at that. Fine fifage. We heartily approve. And we follow in with the 57th on horseback. Fine cavalry sabres, long reach. Curved for extra deadliness. And there's Karimili. And holding the flag, it's Doris. With a fine beard. So, let's see. So we move following the artillery, the cavalry. No cannons here, Sunshine, except possibly up ahead. But the 57th. These guys checking behind them. They see horses. Maybe a little bit nervous. Plantaka cadet of the 31st. There's Corporal Foe Foxtrot. And Major Macron. What a fine name. From the 31E. Now. Supertramp. Correction. Ex-Supertramp. Yeah, I don't think they're planning to charge now. As the VGC are starting to lose numbers. And people. Here you can see Ventilation. Not even sure if that's how you say it. Down goes another one. Volunteer chit. As here Normand Lenormand fighting with other members of the 31st. Up against Marshal 997 and friends. Look at this. These guys locked in their own battle. David from the 31st taken down. Brutally murdered by Sarsor. Now he moves on to his next target. He gets one stab. Look at that. Oh, he gets hit once. And then stabs Sarsor straight through the head. Now he charges and moves over to the likes of Plantaka. Cadet of the 31st takes one stab. He's now bleeding somewhat badly. Let's just see if he can maybe force the team kill. As that's exactly what he did do. As Sarsor gets taken down, can Plantaka defend himself? Look at this fine melee work. Oh, he gets one stab. It's Punchy he's up against. Down goes Punchy. Cadet Plantaka probably going to end up with a promotion from Cadet. I mean, fine melee work from that man today. Looking for an opportunity for going for the stab. As we'll follow Plantaka. He gets another stab on the enemy. Little bit of a graze on his cheek possibly. And gets the kill. Oh, Plantaka. Whoa, look at that. Plantaka. I was about to say with 7 kills and 0 deaths. Now with 7 kills and 1 death. Sorry, Plantaka. Oh my goodness, there's a sailor. Hello, sailor. Lance Corporal Irish. And it's 41 versus 29. Look at this. Oh, down he goes. And now it looks like the French will regroup. There's Corporal Irish. Difficult to say if he's a Frenchman or not. And Fannenbaum gets taken out. I think it's fair to say that he's standing nearby these guys. We can assume he's French. Yeah, he gets into the line. So he's a French sailor. Look out, boys and girls. French sailors are on the field. And now you can see the dismounted horsemen here. And Hussar. And Reserve Harper. So, let's see how these guys get on, shall we? As they make their way past fallen trees. Very sparse area, not really a huge amount of trees in this particular place. Not many people left, to be honest. So, let's see what fates awaits Mr. Harper and his friend. There's a man with a horn. Fine horn work from Sultan of the 57th. Oh, look at this. That doesn't say shut up. I don't know what does. Never mind. Over here, we see the fine members of the French artillery. There's Mats, Quenville, or Quenwi, I believe, Captain Hari, and of course, MR Mark. So let's see what happens. As now they're also being defended by the members of the artillery guard here. Petrovsky, Bordel, there's of course Flo, Gros, and Napoleon Valois. So, they're continuing their work. Oh my goodness, it's Ritter von Linden checking with the spyglass. Doesn't seem to have a lot of people backing him up. At least not yet. Here they are, hiding behind the hill. Private Ryan and Wolfenzeit. Dude. Peter. Private Ryan, of course. And Kagan. And there's Ritter von Wissenhai holding the flag. So, checking on the spyglass. Got to be careful. Running and spyglassing at the same time can be a little dangerous. And here we go. It's all charge time. We shall follow Ritter in. Monsieur von Linden. And in they go. Going after the remaining Frenchmen at the top of the hill. There's Quinois and MR Mark trying to defend themselves. They may do a good job, it's difficult to say. I have to wait and see how it turns out. They've still got plenty to do. Oh goodness. Oh fine, turn the stab, sir, with a nice team kill into Private Ryan. Let's look at this. The murdering continues. Oh my goodness, the sailor killed someone. Oh, what's this? A little bit of observation by Cadet Gandalf. Currently in officer mode. And we'll have to get off his horse, but he's currently choosing it in the opposite direction. So there's a good chance he's going to get slain. There we go. Dismount. Got to fight fairly. That's exactly what he does. Oh, he's coming out for fists. And down he goes. Cadet Gandalf is no more. And we're back with another round of the Imperium event. Le Normand. And there. Cadet Gandalf. Wearing the fine livery of a French general. Look at that. We could be a French marshal, I'm not 100% certain. Either way. There's von Wissenhai again. In with the members of the RKR. With Kagan and the boys moving forward soon. Artillery setup. Cadet Nick. And there, of course, Fusilier Parthus. This time, Engineer Parthus. Or Parthius, I should say. And now the French forces, and we look like we've got some lights here. In the form of the 31st. And also other members. You can see Adjutant Diaz checking his spyglass. Looking around for the enemy. They're over there, sir. Aha! Could he have seen the enemy? Either way, looks like he's going to drag the boys over to the right flank. Possibly move out in that direction. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out for them. The cannibal reports start. As the whistling past of the cannibals occur. We're in with baby metal and friends. Here we go. End my life, please, sir. In with the other members of the 41st. And you've got the VGC in there as well as the Brits. So we've had a little bit of a change around on the teams. Oh, it looks like they're going to get caught up in each other here. And a line, almost, from the VGC. And here you can see the GC. The first, taking pot shots at their enemy on the far distance. Oh no! We've lost Hussar from the 2E. Taken down by Kieran. And Topsat as well. It's Star Wars, reserve Star Wars of the 2ERC. And there's reserve Harper. And recruit Alice. And here you can see the 41st. So you got the British Dragoons here. Heavy cavalry. Nasty pieces of work. Those great big huge long swords. They can reach quite some distance off their clippity-clops into the enemy. As Chad pauses to scratch his leg. Just make sure his leg hadn't fallen off. Also a good idea. So. Von Wissenhai is dead. Intercepted by a ball a la canon. It's nasty. But yes, the effect. Pretty permanent. Well, until the next round at any least. Or any rate, I should say. Anyway. Who's the horn work? Who is the man with the horn? It's Harper, I think it was. I have to wait and see. And look what I mean about those long dragoon swords. The reach that will give you off the horse. You could literally reach down and cut an ant on the ground in half. Quite easily without having to get off your horse or even lean. But never mind. There's Alexei. And there's the horn. Reservist Harper blowing his horn. Not exactly what you'd call covert operations, but nevertheless. Hendek and the 31st now moving up in what appears to be a light formation. There's Adjutant Diaz and the other fellows. Oh, they're over the top of the hill. Looks like they've taken some shots into the members, I think, of the VGC. Yes, down goes Oscar. And Alatus as well. Mats gets taken out by a cannonball. So it's a bit of arty on arty action there between the British and the French artillery. Al Frenape of the 6th RC. Or the 16th RC, I should say. Whoa! Officer aim! Poor old Mr. Supertramp is no more. Down! Oh my goodness, this is not good for the VGC. They're going to have to find a rather nice rock or tree to hide behind, but they're actually choosing it to a different location. Maybe an outflanking position. As here is Heartland. Taken down, sorry. And the bagpipery of the Black Watch with Marcus. 3R. Or Marcus, sir. And Lobo in as well. There's Martek. Or Marte. And Cristobal. So you can see them flying away or fleeing away from the attack of the French. The likes of the 31st. Doing significant damage. There's Dover Cadet. And yeah, you can see here, looks like they've taken down a Dragoon Horsey. And they seem to have done a good job of forcing back the Brits to a more defensive position. But they are supported by the cavalry, the Hussars on the right side. They can still roam around behind the lines, causing problems. The bagpipes have stopped for the time being. Ow, Etienne is no more, shot in the back. As also Henders as well. Blimey, that's great shooting coming in from the French forces, these fellows up here of the 19th. And of course the fellows of the 31st. Let's look at our numbers. 61 Frenchmen, 38 Brits. And here we're looking at Crimley. Looks like he's trying to get away. As down goes Mercenary Stefan. And Cristobal and the other members of the 5A move out of the way, along with General Victorel. Oh dear, barging to the floor with a little bit of slicey goodness. As you can see now, the members of the French cavalry moving in for an opportunistic stab and a grab. But they've had to move out. Oh heavens, lovely shot by Armark into multiple members of the 19th. And look at that, a complimentary comment from their opponents. Always nice to see. Oh dear! Poor old Vraj. Kennedy is no more. And now you can see them pushing in on this artillery position. This old dog forced to the floor by the horse. Manages to stop it. Oh, returns into the enemy until the dog is then put down. And here is Ensign Nubas looking for some defense, as he's now taking on a large chopper that is in the hands of an engineer. Correction, an ex-engineer. He's no more. And the all charge is given. As now you can see Ensign Nubas. Sword swung back, poised for the attack. Looking for an enemy with which to tangle. And so he pauses, gets the boys together if he can, regrouping and ready to charge. 14 versus 37. Oh god. Oh, there's a bit of booting going on there. This is not going to be a good situation for the Brits, I think it's fair to say. I think that's the politest way we can actually put this under the circumstances. And god damn, it's warm in here. Woo! Not being the healthiest person in the world either means I'll feel the heat pretty badly. I'll probably go and sit in a very cold bath afterwards. Just unwind or just sizzle quietly. We'll have to wait and see. So there's the marker of the Brits. And now you can see all the Frenchmen streaming across the fields in their direction. Making their way inexorably to the remaining British Army forces. Here they are. Going up against them. 37 Frenchmen. Up against 14 Brits. Well, a few less now, I think. Oh dear, nice hit indeed. Who's this man with the marker on him? It's Jakester, the Major. Look at that, nice turn and block. And a fine stab by Jakester into Fringo. Now he's defending himself as best he can. Gets stabbed in the back and sliced. Oh, and there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on there. As you can see here, Norma and your medic. So angry he can't even walk. Look at that. And there you have it. We move on to the next round. Hey, we're back with the next round, and we've lost the old dog already. Oh dear. Never mind. And for those of you who actually might be interested, that last round, duration, let's see, about 10 minutes, took 13 gig of disk space. Which, you know, may not sound a lot, but it all starts to add up. After a while. Never mind. Anyway. Let's see. This is the final round of the battle. The Imperium event, which sadly we turned up a little late to. I do apologise. Technical problems at my end, unfortunately, meant I was not able to get connected as quickly as I would have liked. So my apologies to the event organisers, as I try to be on time as often as I possibly can, but sometimes fate works against you. Or computers. Or the internet. Curse the internet. Curse it. Curse it to hell. Anyway. There's somebody getting his rocks off. And here's Atra having a seizure. Or possibly a warm-up. We'll have to wait and see. And there's Henders from the first PRG. And they are taking pot shots at the French they see running across the field. Oh, look at that! A shot into Kennedy! A great long distance by Culvert. Fine shot by Culvert. And here's Plantaka. If this man's a cadet the next time we see him, I'm going to be pissed. Considering the amount of kills this man has got in this event so far. Especially in one round. 7, I mean, just ridiculous. And down goes Sapir. And what's this behind? Oh, it's members of the Black Watch to 41st. And the 5A Division. You always got to watch out for Scotsmen from the rear. Always a danger. As there's Baby Metal. And here's Plantaka. Going in for the stab. Look at that. Baby Metal going in for the punch. Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. Culvert taken down by Plantaka. And now he's up against 3 men. Oh, fine kill by Plantaka on the first attack as well. And he's now in the process of defending himself. He gets a stab onto the enemy. Look at this musket. Slick with enemy blood. Another kill. Look at that reach from him. Now it's Plantaka. And his teammate, Baby Metal, against the world. And Uncle Tyrone. And here.
Come on, you bastards!
Well, precisely. Second Lieutenant Conway in a fine peaked hat. And oh my goodness, they're after sailors. Look out. A Zarevich. A British sailor. Defending the enemy. Oh dear, down goes a member of the enemy there. Look at that, very nasty indeed. As we watch, this is Sailor Cam, ladies and gentlemen. Napoleonic War Sailor Cam. So look at that. The Russians. The French pretty much wiped out there. Down the side here. It's Joker of Hell with a fine kill as well into midnight. Question is... Oh. Which direction was he facing for that kick? Don't think that worked somehow. And now chasing after them. ESO Dams of the 2E. And now Conway. And the other members of the... Oh, goodness me. And a cannonball right next to them. Look at that. How's that for timing? And so these guys then start to move out. Let's have a look around. Nobleman Presidente of the 19th. The Colonel, no less. What a fine name, sir. Look at that. Oh, he's blocking coming in. This is up against a member of the Royal Artillery, possibly. That's exactly what it is. Look at this. This is a fine duel between men. With parry and counter parry and a stab into the enemy. Now... it's in favour of the French, as the point has been proven. But great fighting between Colonel Noob, or oh Jesus Christ, Nabomin Presidente and his opponent. Look at that face. Wow. That's a serious battle face right there. So, Fusilier Fonders. But if he has a brother called Fondue, and Titan, Hillbilly, and in front of him is Recruit Foxy. So, they're charging. It's 28 versus 17. So again, the French have the advantage. Question is, what will happen? Ooh. Oh, there's a bit of horse assassination going on here as they're now doing the all charge. And he got nudged by his own horse. And Valera there being trolled by her own horse. Never mind. So, they're now dismounting. and moving in for the attack. And you can see them starting to organise. A little bit of surrendering going on. And they're trying to form a circle of very, very pointy things. And the admin arbiter apologising for the lag. But these are things that happen. As you can see now, Chimelius taken down. Oh, lovely kill into Jakester there from Loser. Oh, stab. As Toxic DC is now no longer toxic. And the remaining members, oh goodness, who's this? It's ESO Dams from the 4E2E. Oh, fine turn, and he gets murdered. Oh goodness. Oh, hello, Sailor. It's Japan. He's going to like all this attention from men. Although perhaps not the 17-inch he got in the bottom. There's Marte. There was Marte. And now it's time for Raz from the 41st to try and defend himself. Oh. There you have it, guys and girls. Thank you very much. That was a somewhat shorter than planned Imperium event. My thanks to the admins and organisers for inviting me. My apologies that the video will be shorter than planned. Combinations of technical problems and running out of disk space because I'm a div. But never mind. These things happen. We'll see you next time, boys and girls. Take care.